Sports Cinema, where we watch all the movies. Today we're going to talk about Carrie, but not this Carrie. Fantastic movie. If you haven't seen it, I say check it out. We're going to talk about Kimberly Peirce's Carrie remake, starring Chloë Grace Moretz. I'll be up front here. I was really looking forward to this. I absolutely love Chloë. I think she's a fantastic actress. And I'm not a big fan of a lot of actresses, but she's shown a lot of variety in her acting skill. I mean, especially for how young she is, she's still done a good variety of movies and proven she's a great actress. So, I'll let you know up front, I didn't like this movie. But I'll explain why. I will say, let's go with the positives. I actually like Chloë better as Carrie. I think she did a fantastic job of playing an awkward teenage girl going through the change. I think she did a good job of becoming aggressive and rebelling against her mother. I think she was really good. I think under a different director, she could have knocked it out of the park with this movie. Now, it's going to sound like I'm picking on the director solely, but again, the script is there. It's basically not a shot-for-shot, but a direct remake of the original. I'd read early on they were going to be more like the book, but that certainly did not happen. And watching the movie, you could tell there are literally scenes that are direct copies from De Palma's. So I gotta blame the director on this. Peirce made a good movie back in, how many years? A lot of years ago. I think like 12, 13 years ago with, was it Boys Don't Cry? That was a great indie film. But then again, she also made that awful Homestay or whatever that movie was, and that was a terrible movie as well. But this, what's lacking here, they have the opening sequence with the shower, just like in De Palma's, which, man, that is such a good scene. It represents this burgeoning sensuality, at the same time a sense of confusion. I know it's unfair to compare somebody to De Palma, but it did, and in this, it was lacking that. First of all, there's no nudity, which, if you're going to have a shower scene without nudity, it's weird anyway. Just don't film it. I have no problem with that. If you can't show nudity, don't film shower scenes. Is that a hard concept? I mean, so at any rate, it just kind of falls short. They do the whole same thing with the plug it up, but the girls do not come off as just vile and sinister. They come off almost like, we're generic bullies. And they modernize it by, they take a video of it and upload it to YouTube. Okay, yeah, we get it. This is 2013, but it didn't help the story at all. It seemed that almost seems like something an exec said, let's modernize this, and added it in there. So, at no point do I feel any sensuality between the characters, and then I've got to blame on the director, because I know Chloë can do it. I've seen her do it in other movies, but even when she's with the guy, there's no connection between the two. And since it's such a direct remake, you see everything that's going to happen. Julianne Moore plays the mother in this one. I like Julianne Moore quite a bit, actually. I think she's an extremely talented actress, but she does not work in this. She comes off to me more just crazy, but easily like, oh, my mom's crazy. I'll just smack her and she'll come out of it. Whereas Piper Laurie was horrifying. I mean, in De Palma's, the mother was a scary character. I understood why Carrie was horrified of her and scared to rebel against her, because she was imposing. She was, this presence about her that just, so you're lacking that. You lack the strong mother character. And again, the story is Carrie and her mother. Everybody else are independent characters, or tertiary characters, and lacking the mother, already we're at a weak point. And then there's some of the scenes when they go to the prom and Carrie's covered in blood and blasting away in people. There's some weird shots they chose to use of her. I mean, like, she almost looks goofy. Like, she's making fun of the part. I can't blame Chloë for that. I mean, that's going to be the director's job to say, hey, retake that, or an editor was not paying attention. In the end, you've got the same movie. So I can't... It's so bad when they do that. I mean, like, Psycho was literally a shot-for-shot remake. Well, then, if you're going to do that, what's the point? I'm not completely opposed to remakes, as I've said before, but bring it something different. Bring me something more interesting, or a different take on it. I didn't even mind Zombies Halloween remake, because it was a completely different vision. So that's okay, but this is not. You're trying to copy a movie, but you didn't do it as good. And if you're not going to do better, then either change it or don't do it. The ending, this is important. There's a shocking alternate ending included on the Blu-ray. It's shocking. Oh! You can look it up online. I'm going to spoil the shocking alternate ending if you haven't seen it, because it's really kind of stupid and pointless. The girl ends up in the hospital giving birth, and she comes out of her, but then it ends up being a dream, and they're in the courthouse, and Carrie's being found, being tried for all the people. Okay? I guess it was shocking because it was a pregnant woman in blood, but again, nowadays we've seen that. I mean, Schneider's Dawn of the Dead. Come on. It was, again, it still was a lame ending. The ending, the theatrical ending, is the same principle, minus the courtroom stuff. Such an unnecessary movie, and I really thought it would be cool, because I wanted to see Chloë as Carrie. But, you know, anytime a movie, because this got delayed, I think, by 8 months, anytime that happens, I guess it's kind of a red flag. I mean, there are instances like Cabin in the Woods and You're Next, where movies for some reason don't get picked up and they're still good, but this is not. The Blu-ray release is nice. Awesome cover. You got a cool lenticular 3D cover here. I mean, that's absolutely fantastic. Tons of extras. I would give... First, we'll go to the movie. I'm only going to give the movie a 4 out of 10. Did not like it. It has some redeeming moments. No, I'm going to revise that. God, only a 3, because I think I'm going to sell this. I don't even want to see it again. So, a 3 out of 10, strictly based on Chloë's performance, because I think she did a nice job. I really liked her as Carrie. The Blu-ray release is great. If you can, snag it while you get the lenticular cover. I would say, if you want this in your collection, get it now, get that cover. It's really cool. Tons and tons of extras. So I'll give the Blu-ray a 9 out of 10. So, that's the Carrie remake. Hope you enjoyed the review, and we'll see you here next time at Movie Mayhem.